All right, guys. Today we're going on a test drive with the Chaser. I'm gonna just try and get some like noises, right? Some exhaust notes, kind of give you a feeler of how it drives now, and kind of tell you what I think about how it drives now versus when it was like stock turbo and stock boost levels. But first, we're gonna get a cold start. I will tell you right off the bat, not my most favorite thing. It's a little trumpety, like G35-ish. Not a fan of the cold start, but when driving, and especially when you're like under boost, incredible sounds. So I'm just letting the exhaust say how it is for now, and just kind of gauge whether I want to put a muffler on it or not down the road. But first, we're gonna get that cold start, and you tell me down below in the comments what you think, or maybe a suggestion for a muffler. I think we can just kind of go over the car, what I've done, and how I feel about it in its current state. And by then it should be warm, and we can just kind of do some driving, listen to it, you know, listen to the glorious JZ sounds. So we're almost to the spot, and we'll do the thing. All right, so here we are at my top secret location for filming because I'm a freaking introvert. And this is my 1997 Toyota Chaser. It is a Tour V, so it has all the cool goodies and things and stuff. Got it almost stock. It had coilovers and an LSD. Since then I put wheels, tires, corner lights, kind of got new interior pieces. Not like new, but like better condition. But the biggest change has been this. So let's talk about this as I get out of the light. So I bought it. This was completely stock. Didn't even have an aftermarket intercooler. So I started with a Greddy front mount kit, as you can see there. And left the boost stock, drove it that way for a little while, and then I started getting parts. And let me tell you, the difference between stock and this setup is night and day. I'm not running the same boost level, so I know that plays a factor, but man, the punch from this turbo is it's the bee's knees, let me tell you. So currently, Garrett GTX 3076R Gen 2, Future Fab top mount manifold, Turbo Smart Hypergate 45 wastegate, no blow off valve currently. Also on the stock ECU, so I have to run the mass airflow sensor, and I know that's god awful. It looks ugly, and I'm fully aware of that, but it is what it is for now. It works. Currently it has a 14-pound spring in it. I've hit boost cut once, but I've also been driving it quite a bit actually, and haven't hit boost cut again, and I've hit up to 16 pounds, and so far everything's looked good. I built my own downpipe and exhaust all the way back, and the dump tube that just dumps straight to the ground. I am running an Innovate SCG1 gauge here, wideband boost. I can control the boost from it. Currently this is the exhaust setup. It is full 3-inch straight pipe except for a vibrant resonator. I tried to get rid of that infinity drone, but here she is. Factory Aero, Series 2 taillights, Clear World corner lights. I did modify the fog lights. I don't like the S2 front bumper, to be honest. I have an the S1. I'm not a fan of the S1 bumper. I do have an S2 bumper on another Chaser that's actually on the way from Japan. But I took those apart, blacked out the kind of the shroud so it looks like the headlights, and then I took the yellow bulb out to where it wasn't a yellow glow from the bulb. It's more of like a crystal white like the headlights. And yeah, so far that's pretty much it. Pretty simple setup. Amazing car, to say the least. I absolutely love it. My next plans, since I don't think I'm gonna keep the 14-pound spring in there, since it's pretty much like you know, it's like factory ECU boost cut is about 14 psi, which again I've only hit once, but I think I'm gonna go either 10 or 12-pound spring and then utilize the SCG1 boost controller to then up the boost. The other reason I like the SCG1 boost controller and wideband setup is because it has AFR cut and boost cut. So if you go you know, over a certain AFR that you set while in boost, it'll cut the duty cycle down. So if you're running, you know, 14 pounds and you start to run lean, if you have a 14-pound spring, it's not going to do anything. But if you have a 10-pound spring and you duty cycle it up to 15 psi and you're leaning out, it'll cut you back down to 10. Same goes with the boost level. You can preset a boost level, so if it spikes, you know, to whatever, 20 pounds, it'll, you know, shut the duty cycle off and go back to spring pressure. So I did really consider the Greddy Profec. I have experience with that a little bit, and it's a great unit, and I love the high-low boost settings, but I wanted to utilize the safety more than a high and low boost setting. So that's why I went with that. So yeah, other than that, it's an unopened 1J. Pretty simple. Yeah, love this car. It's a great car. I am gonna try and use a mic there on the license plate. I'm kind of experienced. I'm kind of trying to experiment with mics. Because right now I'm on the GoPro and I have not been very happy with the mic on the GoPro. I usually like cover it up with my finger, then it sounds like trash, but yes. Anyways, all right, so let's just go for a drive and listen to the sounds of a 1J. Good, perfect. Of course, there's a sheriff camping right there. Duly noted for the drive back. Need to keep it tame for the moment. that's what I dislike. When it's in boost and just screaming, my God, it sounds good. But kind of just driving around, The one thing that deters me from putting a muffler on, I guess, is just I like the way the exhaust looks coming out the back right now. Even though the lip is cut for dual tip, I can get another lip. That's not a problem. But I don't know. I also don't like want a big can on there. First world problems, I know. Back to how it was stock. I think you tell me. I didn't have a boost gauge on here. Boost level stock is maybe 9 pounds. I don't know. 9 pounds on the stock turbo. I mean, it was. I wouldn't say it's fast by any means, but it was enough to be fun from, like, you know, light to light. If you're already cruising at freeway speeds and you punch it, I don't know. It's like a modern car, I guess. You did still get cool noises, but this setup, I kind of wanted it like my old Honda days, where it was just kind of like it accelerates and then it just like kicks you in the pants. I don't know, I just love that. I prefer that more than like a kick in the pants and then like kind of a plateau, because then it just kind of feels like you're running out of steam. And I know, you know, there's gonna be the lag of getting the turbo going, but this thing's not very laggy. If I remember, I'll try and relay the information when boost is kicking in at what RPM. But this is like it ramps up and then just skyrockets. Bigger turbo with the increased boost. Very good. Big fan. So that's kind of just rolling into it. I think I saw 12 pounds. I mean, that was 5,000 RPM, you know. Nothing crazy. But man, it just sounds so good. I'm sure the audio is not gonna do justice with the way this thing sounds under boost. Oh my God. It literally just gave me goosebumps. Woo, man. I don't know if you guys can see behind me from your angle, but there's a Jeep Rubicon with like the most cute itty bitty little front mount in it. It's adorable. It's gotta be like 1 foot by 8 inches tall. Must come 4-cylinder turbocharged or something, but cute little thing. Second but I guess that's why it's there, right? Safety. Well, I hope that was a good sound clip, because in person, man, it's incredible. All right, I think that'll do it for the driving. I'm gonna go park, make sure my mic is still there. Jesus Christ, I hope it is. Had the mic set up for all of 2 days. Also, I guess I'll tell you, the boost seemed to kick in, like, if you're just like low RPM, and when I say low RPM, like 2000 RPM, second gear, and you just mash the throttle. I mean, I was starting to see boosts at 2500, and that's still pretty quick. So quick enough for me, right where I need it. Yeah, so anyways, I hope you enjoyed some bit of this, and if you did, let me know in the comments. You want more sound clips, more driving? Outside POVs are hard because I have nobody else to film for me, but questions, post in the comments. Reach out to me on Instagram at YellowShotBuilds. I'm very active in replying to messages, so yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.